So for Spring 2, I mainly worked on designing the lobby scene for our game. As you can see in the game setting, this is the design for the lobby, and the avatar will stand in the center at where the purple floor is. In front, there is a lot of white space. These space are reserved for the manual that Scout designed it. After we figure how to put this on the pull request. And as you can see, a lot of design involves new materials such as a glow material, also coloring, and also a lot of frames that gives a sense of these like data forming and wavelength. So that was the idea behind the design. And one issue I faced was the pull request on GitHub, because they're large files. So this is the issue that I'm experiencing. But once this is fixed, I'm sure I will be able to combine this design with everyone else's progress.
The menu for the lobby will look like. So the player can hit play, which will take them straight into the game. We have the speed of the game set currently at a really slow pace, just to eliminate cyber sickness. And then for the future build, when we finish all of the obstacles, they will spawn on this track. So the players will be able to jump over them, punch through them, and duck underneath them. Just before we finish up that interaction, we'll add them onto the spawner for these splines that go through each of the maps. So it's really slow right now just because the speed is down to mitigate cyber sickness. These are the obstacles are currently designed, just not all of them yet, so we're waiting to add the code that will spawn them into the spline, just in case the code will need to change, for any reason based on how they work. Um, but currently we're thinking of just having them spawned randomly, but together, so all four players will experience them at the same time. And then interacting with the obstacles, like if you forget to jump over the block, could maybe decrease your speed or make your score go down. Just so if you were to interact with the block and it would like throw you back, it might make you cyber sick. So we're doing everything we can to eliminate that. So as we approach the end of this road, there will be three different levels. We're currently in the first level, which is the city level. And then there is the planet level next, and then the space level. So the planet level is currently designed, but we're having a problem merging it. So for the next sprint, that will be completely finished. It's also designed and the video will be played of the design, and the APK for that file is also already in the README. It's just not available yet to play, but as we approach the spline, these little boxes at the end are just used for us to test the game. The players will automatically be teleported or transitioned through each level when all four players reach the end of it. But right now, just so we can access each level, we can hit play, and then this is the level where the planet would be. So I can show you the hierarchy in the project. So if we go to level scenes, there's this um lobby scene um here where we started, the city level, and then obviously the planet level, and then the space level. And then additionally, there's a practice level, and this can be accessed in the lobby if you hit practice. If we were in play mode, that would work. And the practice level has blocks that can be interacted with here. These blocks are going to be the power-ups that you can later grab that will be floating on the splines to effect. And then here we have the duck obstacle, the jump obstacle, and then the break obstacle. So we have all of our assets done. We just some of them are gray box for now before we finish the code. And then you can hit practice. Let me start play mode. So when you're in this like practice zone, There will be text above each of these blocks that will explain to you what you do. And then when you hit practice on this, you will go through uh, the practice mode as the player, which is right here, this spline. So this is what we have so far, and then you will see after this what the planet level will look like when we fix that. And then the lobby currently we're having issues because it's too big, and so that will also be fixed and everything will be integrated together by the next sprint. So this is what we've created so far for the planet level. Eventually this spline will be driven or go through this. Um, but there's floating rocks.
For this sprint, I created the characters that we will use in AstroSprint. I created a male and female character using Blender and Adobe Dimension and Unity. Right now, the characters themselves are rigid bodies, but I am working on making them so that they move when you move. So if you move your arm, the character's arm moves as well.